Welcome to Sunrise Sisters. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Kate, and we're two runners who became friends quickly. We share advice, we laugh, and we're taking our runs off the road and into the studio.
Are we going? All right, we're going. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, Shannon.
I want to jump right into my topic today. I don't even want to ask you what you did because I know what you did. And I thought actually it could be a good topic. Okay?
Okay.
It is now right in the middle of fall with all the leaves changing. It's golden. It's gorgeous. And I had a thought. I ran this morning and then I walked the dog. You walked and we kind of caught each other as we were heading out on the walking part. And here's my question for you. What makes the perfect run or walk, if you so be it, but what makes the perfect weather, atmosphere, time of day? What makes the perfect run?
What a good question.
Yeah.
Did you run in the dark today?
Good question. I did run at 6:30, and at 6:30, it was just getting a little bit lighter, but it was dark. You could see the sky starting, and as the run progressed, the sun came up. So it was truly a sunrise, and by the end, it was light. So it started dark, ended in the light. And a sunrise. You know, I mean, we are sunrise sisters. That is one of our preferences. But here's what I was thinking. Is it this weather where today it went from the temp was still going down at 6:30. So it was 34, 35, and then went down to 32. So I was like, is this the best temperature? Or is it when we run in the summer and we get up and it's 55 and a little cool?
Right.
Really low humidity. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I feel like everyone has their thing. Like some people run at noon in the middle of the summer, and I look at them and I'm like, you're crazy. I feel like I'm overheating just looking at them, but that's it. Like they love that type of run. I do not. My favorite run, hands down, is first thing in the morning.
Yes.
Absolutely. Maybe there's a couple cars out here and there, but it's not busy. People aren't really up yet. Definitely that like first start of the day when I'm out there is definitely my favorite time. I mean, I love this time. I guess this weather would be a good run weather. What's perfect? 50s is fine. 50s is kind of, 50s, 40s, 30s. Well, not when we finish and I look like Santa Claus with my cross beard. That's not my favorite because as soon as you stop, your body temperature crashes and you're freezing. So it has to have a good transition from running to cool down to being able to stay outside and stretch.
Yes.
So too cold would not allow that to happen. Too hot, I don't know if that would allow it to happen. So somewhere in the middle feels good to me.
All right, so let me jump in. So what I'm hearing, and you and I agree, first thing in the morning, hands down, for safety, for quiet, getting it done, it kind of feels pretty badass too.
Yeah.
Nobody else is up but you. We're out there making it happen before the rest of the world even gets up. We're done. It's awesome. Between the 30s and the 50s. The 50s, you're still in lightweight clothing, warm up easy. Low humidity on everything. Okay. We'll just add low humidity because there's what we call cool 50s and warm 50s.
Yes.
When it's in the 50s.
50s are tricky. 50s can go either way.
That's right. That's
just like in life.
Yes. I would account that for age. 50s can go either way.
You would know that better than I. You old lady.
I am an old lady. So then it's down to the 30s because what you talked about was when we used to produce our own snow and it would blow up from our face like balaclava.
Yeah.
Produce our own snow because we'd be having mist or vapors. What do we call it? We call it when like steam.
So
coming out of your face, out of the balaclava. Whatever you're producing when you breathe, it shoots up. It would turn to snow and attach to our face.
Yeah.
Is it steam, Victoria? Steam.
Respiration.
Perspiration? Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a whole other story.
Respiration.
I'm such a sweater when I run, even when it's cold, that I'm just like, my vest is frozen because like my vest gets wet. And even with 4 layers on. Do everything is covered in frost. Frost is not the word.
Snow. Sometimes we make our own snow and it blows up and sticks to our face. And it is like a frost or an ice.
It's sweaty snow. We make our own sweaty snow.
Okay. So 30s and 50s, first thing in the morning. What about the time of year as far as light? So you talked to me about it was dark and then it moved to sunlight. Now you and I think our timing early in the morning is fairly dark all the way through. So is it kind of that September time period or April?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I was thinking about that the other day because we ran the other day, as in yesterday, which feels like
it was the other
weeks
day
ago. Yeah, we ran in the dark, and then we did our thing and got ready for work. And I'm driving to work, and I'm looking at the sunlight coming through the golden leaves. It's just gorgeous, and I'm like, gosh, I got to get outside today. And then I thought you were just outside, but it just didn't feel like we were out in the day. I really love, getting the sunrise and getting that light. That's important.
I do love this time of year because of the leaves being so golden. I do get to walk the dog after our run and before I go to work. So it has been so nice to see the sun coming through the trees or reflecting off the trees and everything's gold. All the leaves haven't turned brown that have fallen. So it's like a golden, all the maple leaves are a golden color. Some of the trees are starting to turn red. Some of the trees are starting, the oaks are the ones that are the jerks. They don't fall until after you get all your leaves up. My husband will tell me this every year. He clears the yard and then here come the oaks in November with their brown leaves and they just dump all over with the pine needles.
Right.
But the maples right now and some of the leaves are so gorgeous that you really are like, even when it was cloudy, it felt bright because the weather, but the weather's been perfect, but you're right. We don't really see it on our runs because it's a little too dark.
Yeah, no, it is dark.
What about clothing? I was thinking today, I got away. You can kind of see me with what I call the big five.
I'm looking at you. Is that what you were running? So it's like a thin, like a whip shirt, right?
Yeah,
is it fleecy?
It's got a thin fleece. It's got the hand thing. Okay. But I did wear gloves. I wore light fleece gloves.
Yeah.
Fleece vest.
Yeah.
Hat. I did have a headband under this. I do have light tights. And, underwear, socks, the things you need to wear underneath there.
Yeah, please.
But the one thing I was thinking when it's warm, I literally have the big five: underwear, socks, top, bottom, hat. That's it.
Do you ever wear, every once in a while, running shorts have built-in underwear. Do you ever just run like that? It feels good.
No. Big no. Big,
wait a second.
Big X. I cannot do that. I need all my lady parts contained in one thing.
It has the built-in no.
I need to feel like it is a contained unit with elastic all the way around. And I get it. Yes, they come with that. I'm not Usain Bolt. I'm not like trying to run. I'm okay to put another layer on underneath that feels truly like a contained lady bit.
I mean, if you think about it, it's like putting on 2 pairs of underwear and then going off about your day. Would you do that? I mean, you should
never feels like that with those shorts. They always are kind of a little venti, a little loose, they're not.
You must wear nanny panties.
I totally wear nanny panties and I'm proud. I'm totally wear them. I cannot wear things that make me feel like my roll hangs over the top or out the sides or down the bottom. I want everything contained in a giant
sack of
nanny.
You should try it as we talk about.
I will not. This is never going to happen.
Hot. There are certain areas of your body that need to be cool. And when it's cold, there are certain areas of your body that need to be warm. It makes all the difference. We talked about this. We just talked about this week.
I want my fat roll, which I don't care what weight you are. You reach an age where the roll is there and it's not going away and it's there. And I'm at an ideal weight, roll still there. I want the roll contained. I don't want it pouring over the top. I don't want it coming out the bottom either, because then you also got your bum. And your bum's not at its most height and muscular self. It's a little sad. It's kind of hanging down. It looks sad like this, like my frowny face right now.
You know what?
And that comes out the bottom. So you have a tiny little pair of panties. It's It's all like, it's like a firecracker in a Bugs Bunny cartoon. Kind of just shoots out. Like the Kansas snakes that magicians have.
What kind of bum do you have? Good Lord.
Sad, kind of sad hound looking.
Artie mode bum. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, just wait. Okay. I'm just telling you, you just wait till you hit my, it's just, there comes a point, again, I'm at my ideal weight. Couldn't be happier. I'm as healthy as I could be. But there's just things that gravity and time and too many cookies for many years just made my body say, this is where I'm at. Hello. Yeah. Bonjour. Here I am. Yeah. So big 5.
Oh, yeah.
Big 5. But then in the winter, back to our topic of ideal times, not Shannon's bum and fat roll, is then you have to add the layers.
Yeah.
You have to guess how warm it's going to be.
Yeah.
Those 40s and 50s are tricky. Sometimes 60s are tricky. Can be cold, can be warm. So I do like the temperatures where it's easy. Either it's cold enough in the 30s, you kind of know you're going to start out cold and you'll warm up. Or you'll be a little warm, but you're okay. Today, I'm okay. But when you start doing hats, gloves, and I have to bring to your house 3 different hats.
I can't believe you just said that. Victoria, cut that out.
Oh, because everybody, now that I've said your house, is going to know where you live and come there. Are you crazy? So, in summary, to get us back on topic, I don't like wearing a lot of layers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's the temperature where we throw on that avalanche quarter fleece.
Yeah.
Quarter zip fleece, heavy tights, hats, gloves. You're back to the big 5.
Right.
Just wear that. It's an in between where it's a mystery and you're warm.
Back to that perfect run question. I'm still thinking about someone who runs in the middle of the day in the summer. That's something else to love that hot, dehydrated heat for a run. That would just wreck me.
Me too. And it just sounds awful. I am not motivated to run in the middle of the day, let alone the fact that my schedule makes that impossible because you also have to shower. I'd have to do all those things.
Yeah.
But it sounds awful. I am an early morning exerciser. That's it.
When I was younger, my favorite run time was nighttime. It was like 8:00 in the summer, which still can be really hot, but the sun was, setting. It was kind of getting cool.
Did you just say setting?
Well, sometimes it's not set yet, so that just covers all my bases. That used to be like my favorite time to run. I can't believe my mother let me run at that time.
I actually could imagine that being
safe.
Really nice because that's golden hour. You know, the golden hour where people take pictures. I'll meander a little bit and say, I saw this video once where a company, when people first got smartphones, you would be told an place to run to by the app. And it was a company that did outdoor apparel. And you'd run to that destination, and then you could do like some sort of check-in, like pin drop, and you'd get a coupon for something off. And it was always at golden hour. Like it showed the people trail running through the woods or whatever, and you'd reach the location this app would tell you, and it would give you a coupon to go buy 30% off. But I remember the thing that attracted me. This is going to sound weird because it looked peaceful. Mm-hmm. It kind of looked like what we do in the morning, which is we get that little bit of light. We see that little bit of nature. You and I have it smells like leaves. The moon's been out. It's been a full moon this week. It's been gorgeous.
Mm.
So even the dark has been nice. But golden hour is the same thing. You get that golden color. I bet that was peaceful for you. And you caught some of that.
Yeah, I got a lot of runner's highs running at that time. But
runner's high. Ooh,
it's the only high I'm getting these days.
Me too. Me too, my friend. So it sounds like you and I are aligned, though. You and I, no wonder we get along.
Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we are Sunrise Sisters.
You know it.
Sunrise Sisters would like to thank Sterling-Lancaster Community Television, all of our friends on social media, our listeners.
I'd like to thank Brooke Winsman for our fantastic logo. Thanks for listening. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Kate, and thanks for running with us.